Hi, good evening. Time to do another Arcade Any Percent run. Makeshift in 2 days. I was thinking, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do after Makeshift. I guess, later on down the line I was thinking about maybe submitting for No Holidays Allowed, and then I'm gonna be doing the main Makeshift event when that eventually shows up. There's also talks of like the smaller Makeshift events, which I will probably participate in if those ever get worked out. But like my main goal and the main reason why I was doing these practice runs was because Makeshift was coming up. So directly after Makeshift I might take a small break, because I won't have as much reason to run this category anymore. Again, I've never during these runs been trying to beat my PB. If you know my PB, you'll know it's very far off. It's a 127.50 and I haven't even got a sub 129 during these practice runs. So yeah, it should be very apparent my PB is not really a realistic goal, which is a shame. I don't know what shit I was smoking when I did that PB, because that is like amazing, and I doubt I put as much practice into getting that time as I did with like my recent attempts. Maybe about the same amount of time, but you'd think I'd be, you know, fairly close to my PB by now with all this practice I've been having, but nope. I know just by improving my driving and probably by doing by strictly like resetting whenever I have a problem, I would quickly probably improve, because I've been doing no reset runs deliberately because I want to practice the entire run for Makeshift. But yeah, I should probably have the game up on screen so you're not just looking at a black screen. I think I'm gonna check Twitch says I'm live. I always do. After that one time, it does say I'm live. Okay. Okay, I think I'm ready. I might have just cut myself off there. I think I was talking about something. But if I remember what it is, I will carry on talking about it because I just want to start a run. Again, streaming in the evening. I slept most of the afternoon. I woke up at midday. Like I said yesterday, I had a phone call that I was waiting for, and then I went straight back to bed. So no double up shifts here. I need to remember that, and I did remember it this time. I think that was a kind of slow lap one. I've had lap ones which are like close to sub 28 seconds. Decent lap 2. Why am I laughing someone? They must have had an issue. Thankfully I had lots of spare nitrous to overtake them with. Oh, nice and tight final corner. That must have been a lap record, lap 3. I'm starting to think the strategy there is to not clip the curb. Like, I've always maintained that clipping the curb there can make some weird physics happen, which might actually make you faster around that corner. But taking just a really tight line through there actually seems to be preferable. Finding ways to optimize the first race in the run. Nice web clock. Oh! Thanks JV, I need to fix that. I guess the run's dead. Shame. Yeah, that is gonna be a timer for like George's RTMP for when we stream Terraria. Yeah, I had the wrong source selected. Thank you very much, JV, for pointing that out. Because not many people show up to my stream, so I very easily could have been just streaming that for the entire run. I need to drag the save back in now, because I made some progress, so I need the save back. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I mean, this is just because I play Terraria a lot with George on stream. So I'm constantly changing between my like profile and my scenes for when I play Terraria and when I play Juiced. And the reason I have like a Juiced, the reason I have a Terraria source or scene on my OBS is because we do like dual perspective when he streams Terraria. Alright, saves back in there. Okay, let's go. I guess the fact that that was a good race 1 is taken away from me by my own stupidity. So not much was missed by just showing a web clock. Just this first race, which actually went quite well. Aside from that, I was just like introducing the stream. I was on the main menu. So nothing much was missed by not being able to see the actual game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the optimal way to take those final 2 corners is to just try and take it as tight as possible, rather than do any kind of weird physics shenanigans with the curb. It's good to know. Oh, that's unusual. I may have actually gone into the wall there and grinded and lost a bit of speed if it wasn't for him being there, because instead I just bounced off of his car. This one, of course, is always just about how close you can get to these chevrons. I used quite a lot of nitrous there. It was a solid lap 1 though. Taking these corners still makes me feel bad for the days when I use D-input mode. Nowhere near as smooth. There we go, that was a nice lap too. Should be a decent novice series then, I think my punter went pretty well. Now we get flashy cars. I probably shouldn't do that, because those sorts of like physics shenanigans in the menus can crash the game. Okay, let's see. Nearly a second ahead. Good. I mean, it would be nice if I could get a sub 129 today. I still do just kind of want to do one run and then be done with the stream though, as per usual. Let me mount the curve. There we go. Kind of weird drift action there. I realised I was turning in too early, so I had to like correct myself. Ended up clipping the curb a little weird. On this course, so what can you do? What can you do really? I should watch the stream archives on my channel of like when I first started relearning this category. That would be encouraging, and see how much I've grown. Well, not grown, improved. We've got lots of nitrous going into lap 3. That's unusual. Actually, my nitrous usage on course is usually pretty good. And these have been decent laps as well, I just hope lap 3 doesn't go badly. Had to go down to 4th there, I had a kind of weird angle going into that corner. That corner is like by far the least predictable. Because you kind of, it's a 90-degree turn into a narrow road with curbs on either side. Used all my nitrous right before the end, nice. So this is 124, I nearly forgot for a second there. Literally the second series in the run. And I'm forgetting the track listings already. This guy looks a bit awkward. Made it work, but I lost a lot of speed by doing so. Had to go down to 4th. I think taking that first corner in 4th on lap 1 isn't all that bad though. Because I mean, what can you expect? There's like AI everywhere. Cool. Kinda lost a lot of speed there on that tiny little wall clip I did. That's usually fine because, well, I mean, as long as you've got the nitrous to get yourself back up to top speed, it's fine. There we go. I don't think these have been amazing prelude laps, but they're acceptable. No big mistakes so far. Yeah, these corners could have been faster, but it's like, it's not the worst. The big mistakes come in prelude when you grind the walls a lot. Because it's easy to do that. Some of these corners, well, pretty much all of the corners you take pretty tight. Okay, that was kind of a mistake. It's gonna be a bad lap 3 then. Tried to turn in too early. Okay, it's probably like a fairly below average prelude now then. Shame. All down to the last corner. That could be done quicker, I got a bit of a weird angle. Oh yeah, I usually take this corner in 5th, but that's fine. 4th is also fine there. 5th is kind of like the risky gear to use around that corner. It's usually advisable to have nitrous if you're going to use 5th around that corner to get yourself up to a really good speed. Okay, that was okay. You can turn in a lot tighter than what I did there, but that was acceptable. There we go. I think that was an okay lap 2. It was like half a second slower than my lap record, but I think that's still okay. I took that a bit too wide, had too much speed. I've recently been finding myself with quite a lot of nitrous left on lap 3 for this course, so I don't have all that much nitrous at the moment, and it's lap 3, so that's maybe a good thing. Although, except I did realise like I used a bunch of nitrous after that small mistake on this lap. I'm gonna take 4th round here. There we go. Alright, that was an okay Juice Games series. I'm now 0.3 behind. Yeah, so I lost over a second. Probably all down to that preload, if I had to guess. Because I mean the course was fine. Too tight. I used to like this one a lot more than I do now. You can probably see in my early streams of me practicing this category that I used to say this was one of my favourites in the run, and then I discovered that you can take all the corners in 5th gear, and now I don't like it anywhere near as much. Oh. Oh, that sucks really badly. I don't want to reset. I mean, I want to reset, but I don't want to reset. Like, making mistakes that large makes me want to reset, but at the same time, I don't want to reset these runs. If possible. I think I should, though. Yeah, we're not that far in. Fine, whatever. Once I'm actually sort of focused on maybe getting a sub 129. Who is Kuro? I mean, I think we both know who Kuro is. Okay. Oh yeah, we have glitchy cars right from the beginning. There we go, good lap one. So yeah, the strategy there is very much just to try and take that as inside as possible. I lost some speed there by clipping the curb. So that wasn't a great lap too. Oh wait, it's lap 3 and I still have nitrous. Whoops. Oh, okay. Sure. Guy gets in the way, not really anything I can do about that. That's fine though, because it's the it was the first race, so I don't have to swap in the profile save again. Didn't mean to touch the wall there. Hey, lap record. Nice. I'm starting to wonder what my PB gets for this punter. Because that's a mid 23-second lap. And surely like my PB doesn't get better than that. Final lap was a bit sketchy, or at least the last corner was. It was still a very good overall punter, just because of the lap record mostly. I am at the point where like minor mistakes, well, what was previously minor mistakes are now major mistakes. So what happened with the 206 is now like an unacceptable mistake, whereas before that would have been nowhere near as big of a deal. Of course, that's if I want to get a sub 129, and I don't know why I care, because like it's not like I'm beating my PB or anything. I'm mostly just doing this to practice. As long as I get a sub 130, I'm fine. That wasn't the greatest lap one. Oh, whoops. Okay, this is very bad. Okay, bad Celica incoming. See how big these mistakes were. Yeah, it was a bad Celica, but it could have been worse. I thought the time save might have been, I mean the time loss might have been larger. It's not like I'm going to reset, it's like the second event. I probably lost like half a second in all. You can practically win this without using nitrous. Okay, I'm a second ahead apparently. That Punto must have been really that good then. That's impressive considering the Celica. I feel like looking at what lap times my PB gets for the Punto race. Because, like I said, that was a 23 point, like mid 23. It was a 23.53 or something. And as good as my PB is, I don't know if it even gets better than that. Okay, that was a mistake, but it wasn't huge. A very good lap too. I had a big angle going into that. It was okay though. Okay, lap 3 has been pretty bad. Yeah, lap 3 was pretty bad. Whoops. Nothing catastrophic happened, it was mostly just like bad angles and me reacting to it badly. Oof, I got some understeer. I shouldn't have nitrous so early because it caused my car to understeer. And then I had to use a lot more nitrous to get myself up to top speed. Yeah, I'm gonna be low on nitrous for lap 2 and 3. Whoops. Okay, that was a good final corner. I didn't have to use a lot of nitrous to get myself back up to top speed. A very tight final corner. Nice. I made good use of that little nitrous I had. It was close to a lap record for final lap, even taking into account the low nitrous. Okay. That makes me feel slightly better about the bad Corsa lap 3. I've always wanted to remix Caramel Dancing. Like even before it... Because I mean it's kind of had a bit of a meme resurgence lately. Mostly like memes of like edits of people blasting it out of their like out of their apartments. Shit like that. Or it just being like edited over other things. But I've always liked this song. It was one of the few songs that you could play in Roblox back in the late 2000s. So that's where I first heard about it. And so like pretty much for as long as I've been doing music I've wanted to remix Caramel Dancing. The reason I haven't though is because I can never find a good a cappella of it. I imagine if I look now, since it's had a bit of a resurgence, someone might have done some good vocal isolation on it. Perhaps. That record how? I think I may have just used a bunch of nitrous and that's the reason why I got that record there. Because otherwise that lap didn't feel like anything spectacular. I have a good amount of nitrous for lap 3 here. I mean, that's pretty quick. I think that's also a lap record. Okay, very good Neon then. Yeah, I'm now 3.8 seconds ahead. Jesus, that was a very good Juice Game series. That definitely puts me at ease over my, like, below average Corsa. Now please don't mess up the 206. I'm so used to 37 Dicks coming after that Caramel Dancing remix, I think, because that's the next song that comes after it in the album. It's been a good 206 thus far. I haven't really been paying much attention. My mind was elsewhere, but yeah, apparently this has been good. I don't have much nitrous left for lap 3 though. Yeah, you generally lose quite a lot of time if you don't have nitrous on lap 3. Oh well. I think overall this was still an average 206. So 1, 2, 3, next up is the CRX. Alright, this is the furthest I've got today. Make sure the AI don't get in my way. My CRX yesterday went incredibly well. Car doesn't feel as smooth as it did yesterday. Shame. I think my YouTube video, like, archive thumbnail ended up being the CRX race as well, which is kind of fitting. That corner was pretty sweet. I should have enough nitrous for lap 3. It was close to a lap record. Oh, I had to take that kind of slow. Okay, lap 3 not so good. Lap 1 and 2 were alright. It's been a while since I remember hearing Fuzlog's music on stream. I think I've only got like 2 or 3 songs in the playlist. It doesn't really seem to show up all that much anymore. So I'm glad, because I really like this song. Oh yeah, it's also incredibly loud. It's not like I need to pay that much attention to the engine noise, it's just MX-5. Although I guess up next is going to be Corolla. Oh yeah, my Corolla yesterday. Oh, the weirdest Corolla I've ever had. Okay, this is kind of wide. Whoops. I don't think those were, like, any of these laps, those were the greatest MX-5 turn 1s. I usually am able to nitrous all the way around turn 1 on, like, 2 of the laps. But both of the times there I ended up going wide and, like, cancelling the nitros and then just nitrosing out of the corner instead of all the way around it. So yeah, kind of slow MX-5, I think. "5 seconds ahead," so I still save time in that split. My menuing was a bit slow here into the challenge series, so that might be some time loss. I forgot if Corolla was number 1 or not, but yeah, it is. Okay, no weird wheel spin this time, thankfully. Get stuck at 60 miles an hour for like 2 seconds. Went a bit wide there. I knew if I was like full lock left all the way through that sharp corner, I'd go on the inside, so... Oh whoops, I stayed in 6th gear. 41, mid 41 is still like what I aim for, I think. Right, so 134. Okay, this is a perfect lap. I shouldn't have been allowed to carry on there. I guess I will clarify, like I do every time something like that happens. Perfect laps are based on whether your car takes damage or not whether you touch a wall. So I clearly didn't take damage there, despite the fact I grinded that wall a little bit. And that was actually a good focus. Like I usually aim for a mid to high, I think that was was that 107 or 117? I don't remember. I think it's 107, I forget the number. But yeah, I got a low I think it's a 107, I got a low 107. Literally the number, the time was like just displayed right in front of me there, and then like a second later I forgot what it was. Alright, this might be a decent challenge series, considering that focus. And this Beetle's been alright, and the Corolla was fine, I guess. I think that's an average beetle. I don't know beetle times very well. 6.5 seconds ahead, yeah, I'm still saving time. This is good. I don't usually consistently save this much time over, like, the entire run. So far, every segment I've been saving time. I guess as long as I don't make mistakes. Okay, this felt like a good Corrado. Yeah, my time agrees with me, a high 116 by the looks of things. I kept the Corrado under good control though, which is nice. Focus time. Focus number 2. I remember when I did my Focus Allegiance run and I went the entire time, well, most of the entire time, not knowing that the ZTS and the SVT actually had different BHP values. I thought they were exactly the same for like most of that playthrough. That was a bad turn there. I just broke too late on that one corner. Okay, I have a tiny amount of nitrous left for the final straight. This might be a slightly below average focus. I went a bit wide through there, whoops. Yeah, I think I usually aim for a 108. And that was a high 108. I menued a bit slow there. I pushed my thumb down on the D-pad, but it wasn't hard enough, so it didn't register. This car just always feels so, like, responsive and quick. Okay, slow through there. There's been a couple driving mistakes in this Celica, but nothing huge. This might be the first split where I'm losing time coming out of it, but I'll still be ahead overall. I think 57 is usually what I aim for on the Celica, so I think that's fine. Okay, next up is import rate, yeah, so that's 234. Yeah, I'm 6.3 seconds ahead, so I lost 0.2 seconds in that point-to-point series. It's fine. Point-to-point series is really short anyway, so there's not really much time you can save. That was definitely helped out by the fact that my Corrado was good though. So I drove this one quite poorly yesterday. Should probably try to not do that again. swear I used to be a lot better at this one than I am now. I remember carrying a lot more speed around that sharp corner. I think overall that was a good lap too, though. Okay, lap record. Well, that proves what I just said. And that lap 3 was even quicker. A very good Civic then. Wasn't expecting that. Integra time, here we go. I never expect to save any time here just because I know I'm fairly good at driving this one. I just got a lot of nitrous lap 1, and I've still got to use some more for the wall grind as well. You don't really have enough nitrous here to use nitrous out of every corner. I used to take that corner a lot tighter than I seem to be doing now. Yeah, I sort of knew I turned in too early there. I feel like correcting that though would have probably just put me into the other wall instead. Alright, I've run out of nitrous. I decided it wasn't worth keeping like a sliver of nitrous left for lap 3. Let's just use it all out of that wall grind. Okay, well, lap 3 has been my best lap so far despite the lack of nitrous. Yeah, lap 3 has been the best lap by far, what the hell? Kinda slow wall grind though, and I'm not able to do nitrous out of it. Yeah, lap 3 was still the best though, by a fairly large margin. Okay, I'm RS time, please don't kill the run. And please don't be as risky as that Focus was either. So you can double upshift here, and this isn't risky. Car is scary as fuck. 8.4 seconds ahead. I don't know why I keep saving time. I guess it's one of those days where I don't understand why I'm doing well. Oh wait, I still have a bunch of nitrous left. Whoops. And despite that, I still got a high 38-second lap. Okay. I usually aim for like a high 39, I saved like a whole second there. Without using all my nitrous as well. Bizarre. Right, got ahead of the AI nicely there. They can sometimes cause issues. I'm pretty sure my Camaro yesterday was very solid. Okay, very slow wall grind, had to go down to 3rd gear. I got a really weird angle into it. I basically just hit the wall side on. Could have gone worse. Still slow lap 1 most likely. Yeah, 105. Oof. Hope lap 2 and 3 aren't like this. There we go, much better wall grind. I mean, not perfect, but still fine. "58-second laps are kind of... a good lap here is a 58-second lap. Okay, it was a low 59, sure. I'm probably gonna lose like significant amount of time in the modern V8 series just because of that lap 1 though. Oh no, that wasn't a full spin, so it's not the worst, but still. My wall grind lap 1 and 3 here were kind of similar in their mistake. Okay, definitely going to be losing lots of time coming out of the modern V8 series then. Considering the mistake, getting a one minute lap isn't the worst. I think my Firebird yesterday had a full, like a fairly minor mistake in it. I think that was a decent lap 1. Fast turn 1, always good. Close to a lap record. 0.03 away from it. Okay, that was slow. I had to correct myself there to stop myself from spinning out. It wasn't like a really bad correction. It wasn't like I was almost gonna spin out, but if I carried on with the angle that I was going at, I was about to. Oh yeah, I forgot that wall kind of goes out a little bit there over the bridge. That could have been much worse. Oh, this was going to be a really good lap 5 until I clipped the curb there. And now I've got to deal with people. Oh no. Okay. I guess I went from like an almost lap record lap 5 to a bad lap 5. Whatever though. Okay, so 8 seconds ahead coming out of the Modern V8 series, so I lost 0.4. That's still alright. I guess that just goes to show how well my Falcon went. I feel like a lot of these series, whatever the plural series is. I think it might just be series, but yeah, I feel like a lot of these series are having a mistake in them, but then that's being mitigated by the fact that I'm doing like a really good race in like every series. That first corner was bad. I think I don't have to say that though. This race yesterday went quite well. In fact, all of the all-wheel drive series yesterday went quite well. Aha, this song. This song which I like 10 times more since I discovered the instrumental. I never listened to the instrumentals of this album until I started streaming, and I thought that would be a good idea to put those in the background. Or I mean, it's more like N1 told me to, and then that sounded like a good idea, so I did. And I discovered that I like this song like way much more without vocals. I may have even got a lap record here yesterday, so yeah, I'm comparing against like a really good time, I think. That was fast. There we go. Fast final corner as well. Yeah, this is a really good lap 3. That's nice to know. Because I think all of my laps yesterday were really solid. So I might still be losing time over yesterday here. Okay, so 134. This one went really well yesterday as well. Yeah, just all of the all-wheel drive series yesterday went really well. It's going to be hard to compare. Mounting the pavement there actually isn't bad. If you can get all of your wheels up on the pavement there, and not just like one, because that'll spin you out, then that actually seems to be the strat. Fast wall grind. That was bad. That was a really steep wall grind, like I went into that. I didn't really grind the wall, I just slammed into it. And I almost paid the price. I'm almost paying the price here for, like, turning too much into that, like, very uneven section. Okay, this lap 2 has kind of been bad then, just because of that. Aside from the first wall grind, the first wall grind was fine. I usually use all my nitrous before the wall grinds on lap 3, because you can easily get nitrous damage. Not nitrous damage, nitrous leak in the 2 wall grinds on lap 3. Wait, hold on, I'm playing Shuffle and, like, in my head I predicted that this song was coming next. Like, I didn't know. I was just like, I felt like this song was coming next and then it did. I'm psychic, what the hell? Okay, lap 3 was best lap. I'm pretty sure yesterday all of my laps were really good laps, so probably worse than yesterday. I'm most likely going to be losing time out of the all-wheel drive series. I might be down to like only 4 or 5 seconds ahead. And whereas coming out of the modern V8 series I was 8 seconds ahead. Had a bit too much speed there, that's fine though. Got the weirdest body kit. A big factor of this race is nitrous conservation. I think I explained this yesterday. Oh, there's someone right up behind me and it's not Jack for once. So yeah, you can pretty much always be in the upper rev range of this car, because it's fairly low top speed, it's got 6 gears, and it's also all-wheel drive, so it's got good acceleration. So as long as you use nitrous, you can pretty much always be in the upper rev range. Alright, wall grind time. I didn't do the wall grind one of the laps yesterday, so that's one place where I can save some time, provided I remember to do it next lap. Oh, I turned too early. Shame, those corners were going really well. It looks like I'm not going to have any nitrous lap 3, that sucks. I thought for a sec there I got intensive K in it again. Yep, no nitrous for the slow section on lap 3, that's okay. I can just use 4th gear if necessary. I wonder if my lap record is a sub 1 minute lap, because I always seem to hover around 1 minute laps for this when I'm doing well. Oh, that was pretty bad. Oops. It's pretty easy, despite this being an all-wheel drive car, it's pretty easy to lose control. If you give it too much steering, if you get a bit too overconfident. Oh, I don't want to lap someone, not through this section. Okay, we're fine. That 22B looks exactly like the 22B you drive at the beginning of this series. Yeah, I'm losing time. 4.7 seconds ahead now, so I lost like over 3 seconds, 3.3 seconds in the all-wheel drive series. I'm kind of not surprised though, because yesterday that series was like really good. Probably shouldn't do that. I'm very wary of my game crashing on sprint races. I find it does that like more often than usual. If you pull like weird shenanigans after the race on a sprint race. I should probably nitrous. Okay, so this is 134. I'll take second place. That's fine. So yesterday I think I got a lap record in this course. Yesterday my American Muscle Series, this was good, and then the Charger had some like room for improvement. And we also had to lap the Charger on this race, so that lost me some time in lap 3, I think. I think I forgot to use nitrous off the line here, that's a rookie mistake. Although I guess there's a turn right after the start line here, so that wasn't a huge time loss. Probably going to be a slow lap 1 because of that though. Oh, okay, well that sucks. Okay, this has been a good lap 3 so far at least. Quite often I have spare nitrous coming up towards the end of lap 3 and I don't, so that indicates that I've been using my nitrous well. Or I mean, I did make a couple of mistakes, so I probably used my nitrous to correct my mistakes. Yeah, it was a really solid lap 3 though. Lap 2 not so much, and I think lap 1 was fine. It's a fucking weird menuing moment there. I lost like a tiny amount of time to menuing. kind of slow. The idea here is to always try and get ahead as early as possible so you don't get stuck behind the AI through this section. But I sort of sacrificed quite a lot to get in front there. I was having some trouble with this corner last time. Oh yeah, you're not supposed to shift down to third gear, even through that wall grind. Whoops. Alright, that was a good lap too. A very fast section through there. Okay, this has been quite a speedy lap 3 so far. Very good lap 3, that was probably a lap record. I'm going to be saving some time. Yep, 6.3 seconds ahead, saved 2.6 in the American Muscle Series, despite the mistakes I made in the Corvette race as well. Alright, so yesterday's 300ZX race was actually pretty good, but then I lost time, I remember, on the split. So yeah, I don't know what that was about. I've used a lot of nitrous lap 1, I should probably hold off. Okay, it was almost a spin out. I broke too much and I gave it too much steering. That was my mistake. I think overall that was a good 300ZX race. Alright, and like usual, the rest of the Japanese Supercar series doesn't matter. I'm sort of glad, to be honest, because it gives me a bit of a break. The melody in this song sounds like something Rem would have produced like 5 or 6 years prior. Like this sounds kind of Lapvox era style melody, in my opinion. I'm gonna split there. Okay. 250,000 points incoming. Let's see how quickly I can do it this time. Max speed 360 right off the bat. Into a bootleg. I'll do another max speed 360. Actually I can do a 180, that might get me more points. Into a flip-flop. Okay, what else can I do? I guess I can try and quickly get a ding-dong out. That still took me like 40 seconds. I could do that much quicker. Can't get a bootleg turn out. There we go. There we go. Not a high speed one. Nice. Somehow didn't wipe out. I want to get a 360 in the bonus 360 zone. It's really hard to get a 360 in that area in this car. There we go. Doesn't even give you that many points. But what if I do a double 360? Wouldn't even count. I don't know if they have to be in the same direction or a different direction. So I don't know if you have to go like left 360 and then right 360 consecutively. Or if it's like the same direction. I should get a 360 in there right at the end, I heard it. Alright, grand final time. 7.3 seconds ahead, so into the grand final this is looking like a sub 129. My RX-7 went pretty badly yesterday, let's see if we can do a little better. That was slow. I really need to like readjust myself in my seat. There's no like good place to do it on this course. I'll have to do it after the race is over. This is still nowhere near my my lap record. I feel like I've steadily been getting worse at the Grand Final series over time, or at least a couple of the events in it. Okay, there's a lap record. I very nearly took that corner way too inside and clipped the wall. That would have been catastrophic, probably. I'm inclined to say this has been a good RX-7 because I got a lap record and this final lap's also pretty good. Lap 1 and 2 were kind of mediocre and now there's someone in my way. But that was one thing I didn't get a bunch of in this race. I didn't get like the whole pack in my way, just that one guy right at the end. I can finally readjust myself. Yeah, I think that RX-7 was okay, all things considered. My Supra yesterday was pretty solid. My Supra never really goes all that badly. Didn't mean to shift down to 5th there, that's not the strat. Okay, that section was kind of slow. Whoa, almost spun. This is kind of poor lap 1 Supra. There we go, that's how you do that section fast. Use all of the road, get as tight as you can. Oh, turned too early. Oops. I don't have any nitrous left for lap 3, that's unusual. Whoops. Nah, I took that corner kind of badly. I usually end up using my nitrous along this straight, coming out of this corner. Didn't need to shift down to 5th, but I guess it kind of works because I got nice and tight through there. Alright, as long as I don't crash into the inside here, this might be an okay lap for him. Or I guess I do the exact same thing I did last lap. Sure. I feel like this has probably been a below average Supra then. Which is kind of unusual. My Supra is usually fairly solid. It wasn't awful. I quite often get low 18-second laps there, and I was getting like mid to high 18-second laps. Tapping that wall was fine, I guess. I was just trying to get ahead of the Viper without it getting in my way. I'm gonna do the thing, hopefully this doesn't spin me out. We good? You can kind of stay in 6th there, it looks like. Because I always shift down to 5th and then I'm really high up in the rev range, so... You might be able to just like ram into that wall and stay in 6th. Alright, this will grind. Hey, that was actually about as good as that one gets. That wall grind can be stupid on lots of levels. In fact, the reason this wasn't a very good NSX last run was because of that wall grind. I don't have much nitrous. You can kind of expect nitrous leak on this one though, so using your nitrous early isn't all that bad. Yeah, that's kind of fast. Wait, what? I decided to look right to see if the helicopter I saw earlier was still like in shot. Well, like, I realized halfway through, why am I doing that? I'm doing a speed run. Yeah, staying in 6th there kind of is viable. Ah, shame. I also don't really have any good place to use this nitrous whilst it's leaking. Yeah. The fact I got nitrous leak already is kind of making me worried of steering damage though. That was super slow because one of my rear tires clipped the curb there and I was super worried of like spinning out. Okay, please don't give me steering damage here. I don't want to drive all of lap 3 with steering damage. That would probably like kill the sub 129. Okay, we good. Final wall grind can give me steering damage, that doesn't matter. I do also have to slam into this next corner. I might play this one safe. Nah, fuck it. We good. That also was really clean. I probably sustained about as small damage there as possible. Nice and fast through there. Okay, I don't want to call this too soon, but this has been a decent NSX race. I've still got this one last wall grind to go. This could all change. You know what, that was fine. It was about as clean as it gets for that wall grind. Even though it was a little slow. Okay, this has been a fine NSX. Probably could have been a slight bit better. Like I didn't get any lap records. Who knows, lap 3 might have been a lap record I don't get to see. Right, we Viper 1 now. This is gonna be scary. Whoa, that almost spin out already on the first corner, no thank you. Kinda got this guy in my way now because of that though. Unfortunate. Okay, we good. This might already be a slow lap 1 because of that. Okay, I think there's a solid lap 1. Ooh, kind of sketchy physics action there. Stayed in 4th through there. And you can do it if you have enough speed. Hey, that was like a lap record by a whole second, I think. I usually play this one incredibly safe and end up really far behind my lap record. Staying in 4th around some of these sections does seem to be the thing to do. I think you just run a higher risk of spinning out if you do that though. Nice, that was a very good Viper 1 race. That's always nice to see. I usually drive that one really badly. Alright, time for the final race. I'm gonna focus, so same as usual, not much talking. Got ahead early, that's what I like to see. Good song for the finale. Had to slow right down there. Okay, we'll grind time. Use quite a lot of nitrous lap 1. Nice. I mean, my neons aren't flashing. I might do the same thing I did yesterday and do the wall grind lap 3. That'd be a good habit to get into. Staying in 6th gear through here, this is unusual. Lap record, hell yeah. Okay, I'm doing the wall grind. Okay, there's nitrous leak. This might be risky to do the wall grind lap 4. I don't want steering damage. Let's see if I end up catching up to any of the AI lap 3 like I did last time. I've seen a couple spun out, so maybe. Wait, yeah, there's somebody just in the middle of the road doing nothing. Sixth place almost kind of seems like the thing you're supposed to do for him. And then 5th gear for him. Because it's incredibly bumpy. I'm not going to do the wall grind lap 4, that seems like suicide. Alright, nice. Was able to overtake both of them whilst they were going slowly. I think this is the last driver. So this is the guy in 2nd place. Oh no. I mean, that could have been worse. I could have been the one who spun out. So yeah, this is a slow lap 4, but not much I could do. Guy just got in the way. Oh wait, there's someone else. Get out of my way! Okay. Decent. Let's see how good this is. It's looking pretty good. 128.40, so that's like ridiculously good. That's 25 seconds better than yesterday's run. What the heck? And that all came from the Grand Final series, so that must have been the NSX. Viper 1 and Viper 2 is also really good. I guess aside from lap 4. The Supra was kind of slow, and the RX-7, it had like a lap record in it, but I don't think it was that spectacular. So yeah, pretty much all of the time save came in the Grand Final series by the looks of things. It's kind of ridiculous. That's going to be a hard Grand Final series to compare against. But like, incredibly surprisingly, I'm now within a minute of my PB. And you know what, I was feeling like there was actually a few mistakes in there. Or just, you know, bad driving, where if I was properly grinding out a PB time, I would have reset probably. I still don't think PB is, you know, kind of within reach, especially not anytime soon, but it feels good to, you know, that I'm getting there. Because for the entire time that I've been doing these practice runs, my PB has felt like this really far off thing that I'm never gonna ever get close to ever again, and now I'm within a minute of it. So I'm still improving, which is nice. Yeah, overall that was a really solid run. And I'm glad I wasn't just displaying a web clock for the entire time. Because, like, I could have been, if JV didn't, remind me. So yeah, I'm done. Like I said, I only want to do one of these runs. I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours now, because I did that reset, like, 15 minutes in. I am very pleased with that. First sub 129 of the year. This might actually only be my second ever sub 129. Because I seem to remember my PB just being like a run out of nowhere, like it was just like an incredibly fast run which I just got like on a single attempt. Just to add to the mystique and the amazingness of that one PB. Because I'm pretty sure I just got that like in one attempt or something. So I get the impression this is only like my second sub 129. Well, that makes me very happy. There was a lot of focus that went in there. Obviously, like, again, just to bring this back to the topic of these practice runs, this is all just practice for Makeshift. And I'm going to be talking a lot in Makeshift, so don't expect a sub 129 at Makeshift. Maybe a realistic estimate would be more like a sub 130, which is what I've been aiming for this whole time. I just keep getting better. Well, I'm very glad. I'm going to see if there's anyone online. I stopped watching Pansy to actually do this stream, but I doubt he's still live. Depends. Sorry, I'm touching my mic, that's probably audible. Everything's so slow on my computer when I'm streaming. Oof. Let's see. Oh my god, everything is so slow. I wish I could have like a display capture right now, so just so you could see how slow everything is. But I don't want to leak anything which might be on my desktop. Still loading. This is ridiculous. I guess I can start like closing live split and stuff, that might help. It says Pansy's live, so I'll be able to raid him. Hopefully. Let's see. Oh yeah, it looks like he's towards the end of the extreme run he was doing. Nice. There we go. Nice. So I will probably do another one of these tomorrow. It's kind of getting harder for me to want to do more of these because I just keep getting better. I know it's going to be more difficult to get a better time. That's kind of my issue. But yeah, I still need practice for Makeshift, obviously, so I'll probably be around tomorrow. Makeshift is in 2 days, or at least my run is. So yeah, I'll probably do one tomorrow, and then I may not do one actually on the day of Makeshift. Or maybe I should probably find time, honestly. But I guess I'll see you next time, which will hopefully be tomorrow. Go watch Pansy finish this Extreme% run. Bye.